Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel DS Tech Mirror. This is part 17 of our model driven app series. In today's video, I will cover the following topics: manage properties in solution, how you can upgrade your existing solution, how you can update your existing solution, what is the difference between upgrade and update of solution, what is clone patch, and what is clone solution. So all these topics I am going to cover in today's video. Just a quick recap: in my last video, that is part 16, I covered how you can move your solution from one environment to another. That means how you can move your solution from your development environment to testing environment, or from testing environment to the production environment. And when I say moving your solution from one environment to another environment, that means all the components present in your solution. It could be your model driven app, your Canvas app, or Power Automate Flow, or different components of model driven app as well as Canvas app. For example, if you're working with Canvas app or you are working with a model driven apps and you want to move it from your dev environment to your testing environment, you have to do it through solution, because I'm assuming you must have created a solution. You have to move your solution from one environment to another environment. So all this I covered in my last video. So if you have prior knowledge of moving solution, you can watch this video directly, else I will recommend you to watch my part 16 first and then come to this video, that is part 17, to have a better understanding. So let's get started with today's video. While ending my last video, I ended it with manage properties, so I would like to begin with that only. In my last video, I covered what are managed properties. I told you that every component in a managed solution has managed properties, and we can change the managed properties before exporting a solution. And with the same managed properties, I am going to import my solution. So here I have mentioned, before exporting the solution, we can set the managed properties of the components like tables, column inside tables, dashboard, forms, etc. from inside the solutions. So all the components inside the solution will be having managed properties. I can go to each component and check for the managed properties and decide what all options we have with managed properties, that we will see in a moment. Now these managed properties will be effective after the solution is exported as part of managed solution. Now once I have set the managed properties of my component, I have exported my solution, and these will only come into effect if I will import it as part of managed solution. So if you want to set your managed properties, over here I have attached a snapshot. So you have to select your solution. This is my solution, then select your component, and then this is my component table, and this is my table name. And over here from the advanced, you could see this manage properties option. So once you will click on manage properties, all these options would be available over here. At the top, I would be having allow customization. So if I disable it at the top itself, if I say do not allow customization, so all the options will become disabled. That means we would not be able to customize anything, all the options which I have mentioned over here. If I say allow customization, then I have the option to pick and choose from here. So I will show you in the real-time scenario how it will work. So if you have watched my last video, you must be aware that once I import a solution as a managed solution, I cannot edit or modify anything from inside the solution. I cannot do anything. Then what is the meaning of this allow customization? So for that, let me move to this make.powerapps.com. So this is my environment, DS Tech Mirror, and this is my solution, DS Tech Mirror demo, which I have exported and imported in my last video, and I have imported it as a managed solution in this environment, test user 02 environment, and over here it is DS Tech Mirror demo. So if I go to any of the component, for example, if I select this my donation, and now if I have to see the manage properties as per this snapshot, I will go to this advanced and I will click on manage properties, and I can see all the managed properties over here. You can see allow customization option was by default true, and all these options were selected. For example, let's pick this first option. Display name can be modified. According to this property, I can modify the display name of the table, because this is the managed properties at the table level. Now if I go to this target environment, that is test user 02, where I have imported it as part of managed solution, Now over here I will go to my donation, and if I try to modify the display name or any of the property, I cannot do it because now over here in the target environment you could see all these options at the top are disabled. And if I want to update the display name of my table, over here in the style table properties there is this option called properties. If I select, all these are disabled, I cannot edit the display name. And if I check the manage properties in the target environment, over here it is the same which I have selected, that is allow customization. Then also I am not able to modify anything. So the main point over here is in manage solution you cannot modify anything. Then where do this manage properties would have an impact? So if you really want to change the display name of this particular table, what you can do in the target environment, you could change the display name through the default solution. So all the changes or all the managed properties will have an impact in the default solution in the target environment. And if you say do not allow customization, then through default environment as well, we could not change anything. So in the default solution of my target environment, that is test user 02, let me select the same table as my donation. And for that, I will go to the table category over here, and here I should find all my tables, and it is my donation. Okay, over here it is my donation. If I go to properties over here, and you could see I can change the display name. And if I say, and let me just mention in the bracket, edit through default solution and manage properties, manage MG properties, that's it, manage, and I will click on save. Now I am able to modify the display name of this table in the default solution just because of this manage properties. I cannot edit anything in the manage solution, just remember. So this is an alternative. If you would like to provide this functionality in your target environment, so make use of the manage properties. So this is done. Let me go back to my manage solution, and we will see that if this change is reflecting over there. I'll go over here, and you could see. So now my new display name is reflected over here. So this is how we can make use of the manage properties. If I go back to my source environment, and this is another table called my equipment, just see the manage properties. Over here customization is not allowed. Now obviously from this manage solution I would not be able to modify anything, but let's quickly check whether we can do it through the default solution. So I will go to the default solution, target environment, same, I will go to the table, and I have to go to my equipments under tables, and here is my table, and let's see whether I can change the display name. And you could see from default solution also this is disabled. So this is how you can make use of the manage properties. Just before moving to the next topic, let me change the display name of my donation. Let me just revert it back, because this table we are directly using in our app called fundraiser app. So guys, this is done now. Now let me go back to my slide. Over here I have mentioned if managed properties are enabled, solution components can be modified from the default solution. If these properties are disabled, properties cannot be modified from the default solution. We just saw through a demo. Anything inside imported managed solution will be non-editable irrespective of the managed properties. So all these points we have covered, and this is one snapshot just for your reference if you want to try it at your end. So guys, we are done with the managed properties. Next topic we will see upgrade existing solution. So now in this slide we will cover upgrade or update a solution. So when we will move our one solution from one environment to another environment, and if the solution ID or solution name is same, then it will give us these three options in the advanced settings, that we want to upgrade the existing solution, we want to stage for upgrade, and whether we want to update the solutions. What are these three different options, and what will be their impact, that we will see. First we will cover upgrade. Upgrade means whenever we are adding some components in our existing solution. For example, in my dev environment, I have added one table in my solution. I have added few columns and I have deleted something. Now, if I move this solution to the production environment, so whatever the changes, whatever the components I have added or removed, that will get reflected in my production environment. On the other hand, if I will update the solution, what it will do, it will add the new components in the solution, but it will not remove any components which are not part of my solution in the dev environment. So these two things we will see, and then we will see what is stage for upgrade. So let's start. In my last video, I have moved this solution dstechmirror demo from dstechmirror environment to this environment test user 02 environment. So now what I will do, I will go to this solution and I will add one table with few columns, and then I will try to move this solution. So I will say create a table. I will give any table name because the purpose of creating this table is to demonstrate the upgrade and update functionality. So I will say upgrade and update. Let me give this name, and that's it. So now this table got created. Now what I will do, I will create few columns in this table, and I will name my column as column 1. I will go with single line of text because again I just want to see whether these columns will get added or how they will behave, and I will update the solution. And let me add 4 columns. Column 2, next I will add column 3, column 4. So guys, now I am done. I have updated my solution. As part of the update, I have created one table. Table name is upgrade and update, and I have created 4 columns as part of my upgrade, 1 2 3 4. Now what I will do, now I will take this solution and I will move this solution into the test user 02 environment, and then we will see what will be the behavior. So I will just select my solution. I will say export solution. I will publish my changes because I have created this table, so it should be part of this export. So for that I have to publish all my customization. All this we have covered in my last video. If you have any doubts, please go through that video to have a better understanding. My solution is published. I will go to next. This is my solution version 1.0.19 managed, and I will say export. Now my export is in progress. Once the export will finish, then we will move the solution. Solution export is successful. I will download this solution. Download it. Next I will move to my production environment. In my case, I can name it as production environment or test user 02 environment. I have already moved this solution in my last video, dstechmirror demo. Now let's see if I import this solution again. And just remember, the existing version is 1.0.0.13 and the new version which I will import is 1.0.0.19. So over here my framework will detect, okay, this is an upgraded version, so there must be some changes, and based on that it will suggest us the options. See, this solution package contains an update for a solution that is already installed. Makes sense? And now it is giving us all these 3 options which I have mentioned in my slides as well. That is upgrade, stage and update. We will see one by one. This time I will select upgrade. Import. Now it is importing the solution. So guys, now import is successful. At the top I can see this notification. So let's go to my solution and you can see dstechmirror demo. The new version is 1.0.0.19 and the old solution with version got deleted automatically. So my solution got upgraded. Now I will go inside this solution and I will try to see my changes. We are getting a message as expected because it's a managed solution and we cannot delete anything from here. So I can see there are 4 tables. See my new table, upgrade and update. If I go to columns, I could see all the columns are present. So my solution got upgraded. Now I will take case 2. Now what I will do, I will delete one column from here and then I will add another column, and then we will see whether it will add the new changes and will remove the components or the column which is not part of the solution. And it is expected it will behave in the same way because we are upgrading our solution. So let's try this very quickly. I'm inside the column. Let me create one column. I will give the column name as column 5. Save. and I will delete this column 4 and I will say remove, delete from this environment. Done. So now what I have done, I have deleted one column and I have added another column. This is case 2 because we already saw when we add any new component, it is getting upgraded as expected. So now this is done. Let's quickly again export our solution. DSTechmirror demo, export solution, publish all changes. It got published. I will move to next, and next version is it automatically got incremented 1.0.0.20 managed export. One thing please remember, if your target environment, if in your target environment your solution is unmanaged, so you please check this unmanaged setting over here. Please do not go with managed, and if it's in your target environment, if it is a managed solution, then from the source you export it as a managed solution only. Let me close this notification for the earlier export. Current one is in progress. It will take some time to export the solution. So guys, my solution got exported. Now it's time to import into test user 02 environment. Again, version is 1.0.0.19. I will import the next version, that is 20. Okay, I forgot to download the solution. Let me download it. Again, I will select this version 20. Next, it will say this solution already exists, but there is a new version. I will say upgrade your solution to the latest version. Any object not present in the newest solution will be deleted. Go import. Now our import is in progress. So new solution should get added with version 20 and this one should get deleted. So let's see. So friends, my solution got imported and you can see the new version over here. So again, as usual, we will go and we will check whether our components got updated. These are the two notifications because twice we have imported our solution. Let me close. This is my table, upgrade and update. I'll go to columns and you can see. So it deleted the column number 4 and it created new column. So as I said earlier, 99% of the times we will be choosing this option, that upgrade your solution. And now we will see how update will behave. As I said, what update will do, it will add the component, but it will not delete any component which are not part of your solution. So this is not recommended, as destination environment will differ from the source environment. But as part of the demo, I will cover these two options as well. But this is the option which you will be choosing and it is the recommended one as well. So now let's go and quickly, again, I'm in my source. What I will do, again, I will add one column, or I will delete one column, and then you will see that it will not remove the deleted column. Okay, so again, I am in my I'm in my table called upgrade and delete. Let me add new column name would be column 6. I will click on save and then I will delete one column. I will go to my table, this table. I will select the columns. Let me delete column number 5. So remove, delete from this environment, deleted successfully. So this is done. And now what is expected is, in my destination I should see 1, 2, 3 and then 6. But because I will be updating the solution, so I will say column 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. It will not delete the column number 5. So this is done. I will go to my solution. I will select my solution, DSTechmirror demo, export solution, publish all changes. Solution got published. I will select next version 21, export. So now my export is in progress, and then once it is done, let me close the earlier notification. Once this is done, this time we will update the solution. So I will wait for my export to finish. My export is successful. I will download this solution. I will close this notification from here. I'm in the target environment, and this time let me import the solution. I will select the version 21 and next. So again, current version 20, new version 21, and I will say I want to update and import. So Once the import is successful, then we will see how my new solution will look like. So solution import is successful, and let me close it. You can see this new version 1.0.0.21. Okay, now I will go to the solution and we'll go to this table, and inside this I think I have to go to this column, and you can see column 1 2 3 5 6. Whereas if we go to the source solution, so let's go to this solution upgrade and update columns. Okay, and you can see column 1 2 3 and 6, whereas a target environment. So if I'm using the update option, both my environment will not be in sync. So this is the actual difference, and we have seen it through real-time demo. So the only option left is the stage 4 upgrade. What it will do, this will upgrade the solution version to the higher version, but it will not delete any components that are not part of the imported solution, just like update. But what it will do, both the solution will remain installed. In the update solution case, it deleted the earlier version, but what stage 4 upgrade will do, it will keep both the solution, and until unless I choose to upgrade, then it will upgrade, and then it will delete the component. So let's try this stage 4 upgrade. What I will do, again I will create two columns, for example, and I will say column 7 and column 8. There is no reason I am creating two columns. Even if I create one column, it will work in the same way, because we have to just see what will happen. And column 8. And also one more thing, we have to see whether it will take care of the last column which we deleted, that is column 5. Okay, so now what I will do, I will delete this column called column 6, and I will remove and delete from this environment. Okay, so this is also done. Now what I will do, I will go back as usual, as you know, ds_techmirror demo. I want to export it. Before export, I will publish, and once it is published, it will start the export process. It is published. Next, what next version is 22. Automatically it will get incremented, and if you want to choose any specific version, you can do that as well. And last is export. And all these things, what is managed solution, what is unmanaged solution, I have covered in detail in my last video. If you have any doubts, I will recommend you to watch my last video. So export solution is in progress. So now my solution got exported. I will download it, and then I will move to my target environment, that is test user 02 environment, and over here let me import the solution. Browse, version number latest 22. Next, and now this is important over here. I will choose stage 4 upgrade. Upgrade your solution to the higher version, but defer the deletion of the previous version and any related patches until you apply an upgrade later. So import. So now once the import will be successful, you will see two versions of your solution. This version will also be present in the new version, that is 1.0.0.22 will also be present, and then manually you have to choose upgrade, then only it will delete this version. So guys, import is successful. Now you will see two versions. See, the earlier version is present, framework did not delete this version, and the new is also present. So if I go to this one and if I check the component, and you will see all the columns 1 2 3 5 6 7 8. Fourth column which got deleted, we deleted it when we upgraded this solution. So 5 it did not delete because at that time we upgraded the solution, and for column 6 we stage 4 upgrade. So it added the new column, but still it did not delete any new component because this version is already present. So now we have to see how we can manually upgrade this solution. If I select this one, the earlier version, and if I select this, at the top you will see apply upgrade, because automatically it will detect that a new version is present. On the other hand, if you select the updated version, you won't see this option, or this option would be disabled. So now if I manually upgrade the solution, now what it will do, now it will delete the components which were not part of the solution. Now let's see what would be present in this version, that is 1.0.22. and now upgrade solution succeeded. and you will see the old version got deleted. See, dot version 1.0.0.21 is not present. Even if you go to history over here, you could see all the history from here. We upgraded this solution and operation was uninstalled. See, and this was the version which got deleted, and this time it was import, it was success. You can see all the history from here as well. Now I will go inside this solution. Again I will go to this column of table upgrade and update, and you can see 1 2 3 5 6 got deleted, 7 8, and let's see if both the solutions are in sync with each other. According to me they both are in sync, but let's see. Total components are 18. We only work with this particular table columns. See, total components 18. This particular table 1 2 3 7 8. So 1 2 3 7 8. So it also took care of the column which got deleted earlier when we updated this solution, because when we updated this solution, column 5 I deleted it, but update will not delete any component. So it was present in the solution, but when we stage for upgrade, because when we took another version, that is 22 version 1.0.0.22, in that version only these columns were present, so then it deleted. So guys, this is how my all the three options will work. And as I said, most of the time you will be working with upgrade, but it is always good to have the knowledge of all the versions, all the options we have. There is upgrade, stage for upgrade, and update. So I am done with this from the agenda. So manage properties completed, upgrade is completed, and update is completed. So only two topics are left, that is clone a patch and clone a solution. Now I will cover that. What is clone a patch? So what will happen now? Every time when we were adding any column or any table or any small bug, you can say, for example, I have updated the solution in the production environment. Now let's say tomorrow there is a small bug. What I will do, I will go to my source environment, I will fix that bug. Again I will export the solution and import in the production environment. That is one way we know. But even for a small bug, for example, from tomorrow I have got a new requirement from the client that I want to add a new column in the upgrade and update. Client say I want to add a new column. I will name this column as patch column. Okay, so I updated it. Now I can import this solution and I can export. It will work. But now just for one column it is not recommended to move or export and import your heavy packages. We have another option. What we can do, whatever the changes I have to do, I will do in my solution. Then I will go back and I will select my solution DS-TechMirror demo and I will say clone. When I will say clone, I will have two options, clone a patch and clone a solution. I will say clone a patch. And over here it will create a patch. DS-TechMirror demo base solution name, display name is 6, and this would be the version. Now when I am creating the patch, you could see it is upgrading this patch version. This is major, this is minor, this is patch version. So you can see this patch version, it got incremented by 1, and I will click on save. Now over here it will create this patch solution, and you can see DS-TechMirror demo, it got created. Fine. Now what I will do, I will click on it. Now in this solution, whatever the changes I would like to take to the new environment, I will include only those. This solution is completely empty. I want to add only one column, so I will say add existing, not table, more. Let me see if I have the option to, okay, I will add a table, add existing table, and I will say my table name is upgrade and update. Load next 100 item. Yes, this is my table. I'll say next. Now I have two options, include all objects, include table metadata. But I do not want to include all the objects because I would like to add only one column which is part of my upgrade. So I will say select objects, and from the columns I will only add one column, and that column name is patch column. I will say add. and I will click on add, and that's it. Now this table got added, and in this table one column got added and nothing else is part of my solution. Now I will take this solution, that is the patch solution. I will export the solution. I will publish all the changes, and it will get published quickly because it is a very lighter package as compared to my full package or my main solution. Now it got published. I will click on next. Because my target environment has got the managed solution, so my patch also would be managed one. Fine. So my export is in progress. So guys, this is how we create a patch. First of all, we'll make all the changes in the parent solution. We'll select the solution. Then we'll go at the top, clone a patch. We will include the components which are part of the change or which are part of my CR. And then I will export that solution and I will import. Meanwhile, I will cover my slide. So it is saying after moving the solution to the production environment, if there is a bug or small CR, then we will modify the development environment and then again we can import and export. But for a small change, this is not recommended. This I have covered. To overcome this, we can use patch. Select your solution, select clone a patch. After this, it will ask you to update the minor version, add the minor changes which you have done. Don't select the entire component. Click on the select component, add form, add attributes, whatever the changes. For example, if I make any modification in the form, so I will select only that form. Anything, whatever, if I have make any changes in, let's say, in the navigation of my app, so I will select that particular component. Any security rule, I will select that component, and then I can export it. A patch can only be created from an unmanaged solution. This is important, and this makes sense because in my development environment my solution would be unmanaged. Definitely I'm not going to create any patch from the production environment. I'm not going to work on it. I will move my solution from dev to prod, so this makes sense. Don't use unmanaged patches in production environment. Just like we should not use unmanaged solution in production environment, our patches also should not be unmanaged. And if my solution in the production environment is a managed one, definitely I cannot use unmanaged patches. Patch cannot be updated or deleted. Fine. And when you create the patch, the parent solution gets locked. It gets unlocked once you delete the patch. This we will see. So now let me see whether it got published, it got exported. Fine. I will download. Let's go over here to the target environment. Over here I will import the solution, browse, and this is my patch version. From the checking from by seeing this version, I can identify this is the patch. You can see major, minor, patch. Select next, and I will not get any all of these options if I am applying a patch. This is another important thing. If there is a solution upgrade, or if I'm uploading a solution, if I'm importing a solution of a higher version, I will get the option. But in case of patch, no. And another change is over here you will see patch. Yes, it will detect from the version. So this is fine, and import. So guys, my patch solution got imported successfully, and now I can see both the solutions are present and they will remain like this only. Another advantage is if tomorrow my client come and say I want to remove that patch, or I don't want that change any further, so I can easily go and just delete this solution, and my other solution, all my other components will remain intact. If I go over here and I can see this only table present with only one column. This is my original solution, and in this if I'll go under this column, and you could see this column got added, patch column. So this is how you can add a patch as well. And one of the main advantages, if you want to remove that patch, can be removed very easily and quickly. I have to just remove this patch from here. Otherwise, what I have to do, again I have to go back to my dev environment. I have to remove that export, import, the entire cycle I have to do. So this is another advantage of the patching. So patching is done, and there were few points in my slides that my parent solution will get locked. So this is the patch one, right? So this is the patch one, and if I go to my parent solution, you could see this solution got locked, and if I have to make any changes, I have to do through this patch only. See, you cannot directly edit the objects within a parent solution. If customization is enabled, you can do through the patches. I cannot create or update anything. I have to do through patch only one thing. Second is I can create a patch out of it. If suppose there is another CR which I want to take through a patch, I will go to the parent one, I will create a patch, and same way I will do. If I select the patch, I cannot create a patch out of my existing patch. One thing. And how I will make this solution unlock. So what I have to do is just select this one and say clone a solution. What it will do, it will merge all the patches into your parent solution. See, create a new version for the selected and managed solution. Any patches have been created will be rolled up into the newly created solution. Now this would be the minor upgrade. So you could see now this time it will change the version of this minor version. And if I'll click on save, what it will do, it will clone my solution, it will clone this patch, and if in your solution there are multiple patches, no issues, it will merge all the patches into your solution and it will increase the minor version. See, clone solution successfully, my patch got deleted, my solution became unlocked. From here, see, solution is unlocked, and if I go to my table, all the changes would have been merged over here, and if I scroll down, I could see this patch column. So this is how my patching a solution will work, and cloning a solution will work. So guys, I have covered this clone a patch also, and these 2 points as well. Patch cannot be updated or deleted. When you create the patch, the parent solution gets locked. It gets unlocked once you delete the patch, or another option is you clone the solution. If you delete the solution, all the child patches get deleted. Definitely. Clone a solution. When you clone an unmanaged solution, the original solution and all its patches get rolled up into a newly created solution. Fine. So guys, as per the agenda of today's videos, I have covered all the topics. I have covered manage properties. I have covered upgrade existing solution. We know that it will add the components as well as delete. Update, it will only add, it will not delete. Clone a patch. If you want to move a minor patch or minor bug, minor CR, just create a patch, add only the required changes, import and export your solution. Clone a solution, it will merge all the changes into the parent solution. This all is covered. So guys, that's it for today's video. Before closing, I will upgrade the progress slide just to keep a track what we have covered so far. So progress so far, manage versus unmanaged solution. This we saw in my last video. Export import solution, manage versus manage. In this solution we covered manage properties, then upgrade solution, update solution, patch solution, and then clone a patch. Clone solution, let me, in simple words I will say clone solution, right, because this is just for our reference. So guys, this is the progress so far we have done in this particular tutorial. All these topics I have covered. So if you are interested and you are willing to learn, so I would say kindly go through my model driven app playlist, and all the topics you will find in sequence from the very basic. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you like this video, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel to get notification for our upcoming videos.